Hey, Real Cygnus. How are you today? So, an update on the printer. Guess I'll talk about it a little later when more people are here. So, I'm just waiting on dipshit. Yeah, I can't print anything till payday. Snap the USB port off of the main board of the printer. So I have to buy a new main board. So, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, snapped off. Like, so. So that's exciting. There's a way to, yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. I mean, unbelievably fucking sucks. There's a way to run uh, UART, Universal something, receive, transmit, something like that. It's a serial communication. There's a way to bypass USB and just connect it like that, and I've done that. And the files that you're supposed to configure uh, for it are fucking empty. There's no text in them. So the thing has no configuration. So, and I can't get anybody on Discord, on the 3D printing help Discord to fucking help solve the problem. So I tried to save some money by bypassing it, and it looks like I'm just gonna have to spend the fucking money. So, yeah, fucking sucks. But hey, it's just money, right? Sean's loaded. Yeah, his poll, Mouse's poll, is Dave just doesn't understand how arguments work, yes or no. Yeah, he understands how they work. That's why when he argues with you, he brings evidence, motherfucker. You don't bring shit, do you, Mouse? Yeah, he's a fucking piece of shit. That's what he is. Fucking homophobic piece of fucking garbage. I mean, he doesn't think a Mason could be a Christian. My dad would slap the shit out of him if he heard him say that to him. My dad was a devout Christian and a Mason. I mean, it just cracks me up when he says shit
With
like
eBay Authenticity Guarantee.
when he says shit like, "Oh, they just don't understand the argument." No, motherfucker, you don't, and you prove it. Anyway, oh, this is interesting. Check this out. This is these are the headphones that I have, right? These are the GSP 670s, and I've got GSP 660s or 650s up on the wall, the corded ones. But yeah, this is there. How to replace the cover plates. These things right here, right? These just they pop off, and you're supposed to be able to replace them. The only problem is these are the corded ones I have. Oh, you can't see that. Yeah, these are my corded headset. The only problem is they don't sell the fucking faceplates anywhere. You cannot buy the replacement faceplates for these fucking headphones anywhere. I mean, what the fuck? You just publishing a fake ass video of how to do something that's impossible to fucking do because you can't buy the parts to fucking do it. I'd love to have a different faceplate. So anyway, on with the show.
Streaming our stream right now.
Oh,
Why don't you be a man and actually come join the panel, and then you tell us what's wrong? Because one thing I've realized with Sean Hawkins, guys, when he has a rebuttal on his channel.
Oh, okay. Let's start this from the beginning.
Fluffs, good to see you. What's up, man? Glad to have you in. We have Michael Khan, Dave from Southern Soul, PJ Cruikshank, and Dislord in the house. How you guys doing?
Good to go, man.
doing fine, doing fine.
Good.
Good to man.
It's the idiot cult in full force.
Guys, are you guys ready for another Professor Dave?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Oh,
Professor
no,
Dumdave.
but we gotta bring it
Professor
on.
Dumdave. As Terry Eicher says, Professor Dumdave.
It is Professor
Oh.
Dave.
Shit, I told my son this was going
Stupid bookworm.
to be on Cyman Dan, and I knew it was Professor Dave the whole time, and it's because these guys are just like the same.
They're the
to
same.
me.
Yeah.
They're the same. Well, they say
I
the
have-
same shit.
I have Craig hair. I'm gonna wear for the debate, man.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Did you guys? It's gonna be
Yeah, I'll go get it. Hang on.
Oh, man.
And you'll come back like
Yeah.
Jimmy.
By the way, Sean Hawkins, he's busy streaming our stream right now.
Oh,
Why don't you
Right.
be a man and actually come join the panel, and then you tell us what's wrong? Because one thing I've realized with Sean Hawkins.
Be a man. Men don't block other men for proving them wrong. Men don't. Men apologize when they're wrong, when they lie about other people, and are proven to be liars. See, that's what a man does. You're no man, Mouse. You're a cowardly little fuck.
Guys,
And you've blocked me from your channel. Why the fuck should I come on your goddamn panel, motherfucker? Why? So you can deny everything I say? So you can not present evidence? I was already on your fucking show, motherfucker, debating you, and I let you flounder. I let you prove how little you understand about physics. You mocked Bernoulli's principle and then praised Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind for citing it. So, yeah, you might want to man up and be a man. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking lecturing people.
when he has a rebuttal on his channel, he just says, "Oh, these guys are morons."
No, I bring receipts, motherfucker. I prove that you're a moron. And you fucking know it, liar. You fucking know that I prove that you're fucking ignorant. You fucking know it. And you lie to your followers. You lie to your audience and say I don't.
And doesn't say why. He doesn't say how we're wrong. It's just literally, you guys all.
That's a fucking lie, Flatzoid. That's a fucking lie, and you know that it's a lie. My God, what a pathetic loser. Holy shit.
Idiots swearing at us, and then that's that.
He's got no rebuttal. He's just rebut hot. That's it.
There's the hat. There's the hat. This is the special hat for Craig for the debate.
Big doll.
We see the picture of gravity.
Yeah, I never bring evidence when I debunk these assholes, do I? What a lying dumb fuck. Oh my god.
Exactly.
But none of his followers will come on my channel and see any of the videos I do. None of them will. To like, research whether Mouse is telling the truth or not, right? None of them will. So he could just fucking lie. Doesn't make any difference.
As we expect and predicted.
Oh man.
Big dog
Crazy.
napper.
Well, yeah, it's good.
See, this is what ignorant bullies do. I guarantee you this motherfucker was bullying bookworms on the playground. Same with this motherfucker and this motherfucker. I think this guy, this dipshit, this coward here, too fucking afraid. He wishes he could bully people.
Who
Everybody
invited Craig?
here. Glad you can make it, guys. Guys, I am heavily
gonna
drugged
get
up
some
at the moment
coffee.
because I got an abscess, as you can see. So,
Good.
if I do like
Serves you
doze off
fucking
or
right,
start
asshole.
Speaking Klingon, you know why? Okay.
That's speaking clean.
Very strong
That's
medication.
tongue, by the way,
All
is
right.
clean.
Okay, so we've got 36 votes. Dave just doesn't understand how arguments work. Yes, 69%. No, 31%. Ooh. Okay, who do we have in the YouTube lands? We have Vicky. Good to see you. PJ, what's up? Sleeping Warrior. Hey, man. Glad to have you. Jeff Conkle, thank you for coming. Moomin Rider, glad you could make it too. Dislord, glad to have you. Trip Canada. Hey. Good to see you. Aro. Geo, what's up? Saddle Bum, glad to have you. And Jeff Gassett, always good to see you too. And Glenn Selsh. Yeah, guys, please hit the likes, share the show, and yeah, let's get this party started. So, Dave Farina's at it again, guys. The guy who thinks he is a professor while he hasn't got the qualifications to be called a professor.
Yes, he
Failed
does.
musician.
And he worked as a
Bums
professor,
around and
fucking
couch
liar.
surfers all over the place, and then now spends 80% of his time in his bedroom at his mother's house making these videos. That guy?
Yeah. Look, there's a reason Dave runs away from debating me.
3 failed attempts at his exams, is that? Is it something like that? He's not a professor at all. He's had 3 failed attempts at getting that qualification. I think something like that. Or 3 times it's gone wrong somehow. But
Look, he has qualifications. He just is not qualified to be a professor.
No.
To be named a professor.
No.
Self-admittedly as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys don't believe,
But Kyle Adams, you never criticize, right? Have you ever criticized Kyle Adams? That motherfucker never graduated from college. I would venture to say he's never graduated from fucking high school. But yet you never call Kyle Adams out on being the Flat Earth professor of the Flat Earth College, Flat Earth University, do you? Hey, Rachie, how you doing? You hypocritical fuck. And yes, he has taught in colleges as a professor, motherfucker. So, again, you're lying, and the world fucking knows it. What a pathetic loser. Jesus Christ.
me, you can just go look it up on YouTube and you'll see he even admits he's not a qualified professor. So, yeah.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He never once admits he's not a qualified professor. He hasn't gained tenure at a college, but he still has the qualifications to teach, motherfucker. You don't even have the qualifications to fucking learn.
Anyway, there's a reason why Dave won't debate people like me or you guys.
Because you're a waste of his fucking time. He doesn't have time to sit and have someone deny everything that he says, no matter how compelling the evidence presented. He doesn't have time for losers like you. And no, he doesn't live in his mother's fucking house, you dipshit.
It's because he knows he has nothing. It's because
I mean, that's another lie. Oh, he was in his mother's basement. Yeah, says the guy who probably lives in a fucking trailer.
he is a moron and because he's a chicken.
Yep.
He's too scared to actually get out of his scripted comfort zone
You're too scared to accept evidence that's presented. You're too scared to admit when you're wrong. You're a hypocritical little cunt.
And actually debate, because you're going to see tonight he's still going to do the same arguments as that's been debunked many times, been explained to him.
No. The only debunking is what Dave did. No flat earther has ever proved that flat earth is real. Ever. As a matter of fact, Flatzoid, hold on. As a matter of fact, you admitted that flat earth is fake. Flat earth doesn't match reality. What was it you said? Hey, West Side Girl. What is it you said? All flat maps are inaccurate. Don't match reality. And what also did you say? All flat maps represent flat Earth. Now, you being the logic genius you fucking are, you should realize that what you actually said was flat Earth does not match reality. But you're too dishonest and too cowardly to accept that, to realize that, to admit that.
And he'll carry on with it. Hey!
Little background on this guy here. Hang on,
There
let
we
me
go.
make
Thank you. Let me put it big for you. Almost thought it was Dave coming in.
Intelligent design.
I was like, yeah! Woo!
You know that I have not been a proponent of intelligent design. And proponent of intelligent design, James Tour.
Ooh. Should you trust this professor, guys?
See, adding bassoon music behind a person doesn't show that they're dumb or a buffoon unless they actually are.
Persona, Professor Dave was just.
It's very laggy, though.
I don't have a PhD in chemistry or anything.
Maybe you can send me the link then, dude, and then I can play it.
I took courses from.
It's lagging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's lagging. Really, it's not lagging here.
Maybe send me the link and then I'll.
It's not a link. I have the video downloaded.
Okay.
That dude, Aaron Ra. I can't stand him. He's another know-it-all that doesn't know it all.
Aaron,
Email it.
that guy.
Aaron Ra.
Aaron Ra would wipe the floor with you motherfuckers.
And the thing is, he's another Brenda.
Yeah, and another Brenda? Excuse me? Say what?
He's overconfident, thinking he knows everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely.
He knows a fur piece better than you motherfuckers. And that's all of you put together.
Andy, where's
Hey,
the
Angular Resolution, good to see you. Jeff Hunt, what's up for popping in? And Bob Noodle, what's up? And Truth Cherry Popper, what's up? But yeah, guys, you can carry on playing. Just listen to what Dave says. Where's... Okay. I don't know where he is. Yeah, Dave.
Awesome, Rachie. Thank you very much. That means a lot. I mean, I knew you had promised. That's why I wasn't too hard on you. That's why I wasn't Karen B hard on you.
Can you hear us, Dave?
Yeah.
I did call you some names, though. Sorry about that.
You can press play.
What are we doing?
Best
You
player.
can press play.
Oh, it's working again?
But I mean, that's all part of the game. That's all part of this game. I mean, Michael Kahn posted photos of his vacation in Italy and over the Alps and stuff, and we had pretty cordial conversation in chat because of that. So, but the minute he starts saying the Earth is flat, he's a fucking idiot. So that's the game.
And then I did most of a master's in synthetic organic chemistry, but I didn't really last long. I dropped out in my second semester. I wanted to move up to San Francisco and play music, and then I moved down to Los Angeles again for some music opportunities. And
them criticizing Dave for dropping out of college 3 times to pursue other things is kind of like a serial killer criticizing a nun for getting a parking ticket.
But I eventually got this teaching job for organic chemistry at this little trade university. It was a pretty lucky break because with a bachelor's degree, I was only supposed to teach the laboratory portion. But on the first day, the lecture instructor had this freak out. He just took off. And so my boss came up to me and he said, look, you got to go teach the lecture. Nobody here. They offered me the
Yeah,
job.
but you know,
What's with this buzzer in the background? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a lie.
just because they asked him to teach a lecture doesn't make him a professor.
Right.
No, but it qualifies him to teach. Does qualify him to teach. And again, you've not criticized Kyle Adams once. And that motherfucker proves I don't think he could fucking read.
Right.
Asked him then. He was literally just how can I put this in a nice way? A stand-in.
I was trying to see if I could email the video file to you, but I think it might be too big.
Yeah, he's a failed musician, Truth. Exactly.
No, he's not a failed musician. Sorry. He's not that either, liar. I mean, that's all he can do is lie about people. It's pretty sad, pretty desperate.
Yeah, back and forth from San Francisco to Los Angeles. That's a long distance. That's really a long distance, man.
But you see, the reason
Hey, there's no shame in admitting you're wrong or being wrong. It's when you refuse to admit you're wrong is when you have problems.
Dave will never change is because he's getting paid too much to be this dumb.
Yeah.
He's getting paid to do what he's doing. So obviously he's not going to want to change.
Right, he's probably getting paid by YouTube to have a channel. But yeah. And he's not dumb, liar. You want him to be dumb, so you say dumb things about him. But no, he's not dumb. You're dumb, and you've proven it. He's not proven he's dumb.
Yep, that's it.
What's up, Ryan? Good to see you.
Well,
Jeff Hunt
you
says
know,
Dave deleted and blocked him in less than 10 hit thread. He blocked me just for saying, do you want to come debate?
He did. He blocked you. Harrison's been that Harrison guy.
Oh, are you crying about that, baby? You crying about that, hypocrite? About being blocked?
From InfoWars has been blocking a lot of flat
Oh, wait a second. You blocked everyone, didn't you? Blocked everyone who is critical of you, right?
earthers and shit. Now
I didn't even comment on InfoWars.
You know, well, I just saw it on X that
Not
there
worth it. Yeah,
people that I follow. They're like, look, I got blocked by Harrison. Another guy comes on. Oh, here's blocked by Harrison. And I also heard that they're not.
Oh, let's see if Flatsoid blocks you, there's a reason. It's because you're trolling. You know, just being on his channel and not agreeing with him is trolling.
Not ever gonna. They've been told that they're never gonna talk about flat Earth again on InfoWars. So
of course, because they got demolished.
What?
They got smashed to pieces.
yep.
No, that never happened.
Wimps.
They thought it's going to go totally different. They just thought, oh, you know, we're going to have these dumb flat earthers. We're going to show them idiotic. And then when it actually came up to things, it's like, you don't even know what the arguments are. In other words,
Yeah, we do, and we debunk your argument, and your argument makes no sense. Your argument shows that you don't understand geometry, physics, basically basic science, geology, geometry. You just don't understand anything.
in other words, you're another Aiden Mattis. You think you know stuff, but you actually know sweet bugger all.
Isn't that the thing they always accuse us of? Is Dunning-Kruger? Isn't that what that is?
Yes, because you are guilty of that. Yes, that's exactly. You're exactly right.
Just projection. It's just
yeah,
projection.
man. Everything they do is projection. It's sickening.
Is it? Is it really? I just pointed out 5 instances of you of Flatzoid projecting and lying, projecting or lying through the projection, and you can fuck off.
Do not enjoy doing chemistry, but through a bunch of bureaucracy, quite frankly, I lost that job, so I had to withdraw yet again from
Lost the job.
or a lot of you ask very incredulously, are you a real professor? I sit literally in this room like 60 to 70 hours a week, and I chose the name really without much thought. It was kind of tongue in cheek, to be honest. I just thought it'd be fun to have like a little persona, Professor Dave.
I disagree with that though,
They offered me the
because
job.
he knows he's not qualified, but he gives the presumption that he is a professor.
Yeah.
And so does Kyle Adams. Someone should bring up Kyle Adams in his chat. I can't.
Everybody that comes to his channel says, "Oh, he's a professor."
Right.
They see him as authority.
I think he admits it.
Right, and he's admitted that he's not an actual professor. It's tongue in cheek. But see, Kyle Adams thinks he is. He swears that he is. So which one's worse, Flatzoid? I mean, I hate to put whataboutism out there, but which one's worse? See, you've never criticized Kyle, have you? Ever?
In this somewhere that he has like a staff.
Yeah, guys, can you turn up your volume there, Dave, of the video? It is a bit soft. People are saying it's a bit soft.
I'm up as far as it goes.
I've just checked if an educational establishment offers you a professorship regardless of your qualifications, then it seems you are a professor. No actual qualifications required. I can't see that.
That's bullshit.
Okay. So you look something up and you don't like it, so it's bullshit. So it just proved you wrong. It just proved what liars you are. So PJ Crookshank just did that. He just proved what liars you are.
That's bullshit. You can't walk into a university and say, "I got no qualifications here, let me be a professor." That's total bullshit.
No, you can't. I mean, you can. They'll probably say no. But if that university gives you a job teaching in that university, then yes, you are qualified. Yes, that university has deemed you qualified to teach a class. So yes, you are a professor. A legitimate professor, not one like Kyle Adams, who just makes up a university that doesn't have a location.
On strength of that, though, being a professor means no, so you can't use it as any kind of authority.
Yeah, you can't use it like that. Exactly, mate. Yeah.
It did let me send it, Flatoy.
Wow. Did it?
In the emails, though.
In emails?
Yeah.
Okay, let's quickly get it up.
They might have up the amount that you can send now, because it gave me a send button and I haven't gotten an error.
I'm just downloading it quickly. There we go, downloaded. Okay.
Hey.
Let's screen.
Do you want me to pull mine down and you can pull yours up instead?
Yeah.
Then people probably hear it better.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit.
Of course he ran.
I'm at.
Of course he ran.
I'm at 209.
Window. Entire screen. No. Where is it now? Oh, that's supposed to be window. Yeah.
Well, it says we got 7 people here, so I'm just I'll go ahead and say what I was gonna say earlier. Real Cygnus heard it. Yeah, the USB port snapped off my fucking printer. What happened was I was installing a stress relief so that the cord wouldn't get harmed, and lost my balance. I had my fingers on the cord plugged in and broke it off. So it's going to cost $50 fucking to replace the board. So that's wonderful. So the resin printer will be postponed on getting fixed for another fucking month.
Sorry, guys. Then video. Okay. Unable to access screen sharing. Please ensure you grant necessary position. What?
Michael,
Why
not
can't I
for
do
2
screen
seconds.
sharing? It won't let me.
Oh,
It
yeah.
won't let me do screen sharing. It says I'm not allowed to. Okay, there we go. Okay, now it works. That's okay. There we go, guys. It should be better now. Okay, you say we'll just start from here.
I just thought it'd be fun to have like a little.
Who's that goofy looking dude?
Still quite low. I think it's just the recording.
It sounds fine on my computer. You can hear it really good.
All right.
Yeah, it's my side. It's quite good.
Oh, it sounds low to me. Does it sound low to you, Michael?
But
Yeah, it sounds low to me.
Yeah, it sounds low. Doesn't it?
My copy though, my video plays
sounds
out
low.
fine.
Your mic sounds bad, PJ, and all it's clipping and crackling.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's okay. Let's get on to the actual
Yeah.
thing tonight. The point is, guys, he doesn't have qualifications. He's not an
No.
actual professor. He's a fraud, in other words.
No, he's not a fraud. PJ Cruikshank proved that. So PJ Cruikshank debunked you on that lie.
But at least was man enough to admit he doesn't have qualifications. The problem is that people still don't know about this
Yes.
because they go to his channel, they still see him presented as a professor, and they don't even know about him saying he's not a professor.
Well, I see it like this. So let him call himself a professor, because what comes out in his mouth just makes him look even more stupider.
Well, look when.
Sorry? What was that you just said? Out of your definitely not stupid mouth?
Because what comes out in his mouth just makes him look even more stupider. Himself a professor, because what comes out in his mouth just makes him look even more stupider. He can call himself a professor, because what comes out in his mouth just makes him look even more stupider.
Makes him look even more stupider. Okay.
Well, look when he was debating Turk. The guy had nothing but just insulting. He was literally a grown-ass triggered baby, booing the audience, telling the audience how bad they are because he was ignorant to the subject. It was like, what?
No, Dave's not ignorant to any subject, really. Not ignorant to any subject. You are. So is Dave and PJ and Michael Kahn and Disclord and the Cookie Monster. See, you're ignorant of every subject you come in contact with. That's been proven.
That was sad.
He's
You didn't even
someone
know the
who
basics.
profess things.
Mm-hmm. That's
Not a
all it is at the
professor
end
in
of the day,
that sense,
professor.
but someone
The
who
thing is, when you,
professes.
but I mean, then we're all professors because we profess things. The thing is, he's
Yes,
making
yes.
himself as a professor at a university kind of thing. You know, I am an actual.
Yeah, exactly, Reggie. Same when I went on to debate him. He wanted he wanted proof of gas pressure without containment, without a container. I showed him, and he couldn't present any evidence himself at all, none. So he knows how ignorant he is. He knows how dishonest he is.
Professor, I'm an authority figure on science, so therefore listen to me. That's what he's doing, and that's pulling wool over eyes. That would be considered fraud, by the way. Okay, let's get this going. Yeah, guys, 51 people watching, only 20 likes. Why? Please hit the likes. Really appreciate you all. You guys are. Oh, and tomorrow night we'll be going over the Brenda thing because.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit. So we have a panel full of homophobes, of transphobes. Got a racist here. So this panel is just fucking class A.
Yeah. Okay.
Seem to bring up one particular.
I mean, they're ignorant, undereducated, racist, or homophobic, religiphobic. Just horrible people.
Particular guy is their
Hey,
Messiah.
Pentelica.
And that's Eric.
Whoa, what? Who brings up Messiah?
Hey everyone, it's been quite some time since I've talked about flat earthers, even if they never stop talking about me. But although the self-proclaimed champions of flat earth change over time, most of their brainwashed flock still...
Yeah, Dave doesn't even do flat Earth anymore, right? This was a special occurrence with him. He doesn't even do flat Earth stuff anymore. I do, and I wasn't invited to do that special experiment thing. I'm surprised that they didn't include Schrodinger's cat on that list. I really am. I'm surprised as hell.
Still seem to bring up one particular guy as their messiah, and that's Eric Dubay.
Messiah.
That's why I hate the fucking community, this Glober community, because there's no I don't know. Never get invited on panels. Never been invited on MC Toon's show. Although I think I was his first caller when he tried a call-in show. No cohesion, thank you. Yeah. When he first tried a call-in show, I think I was his first caller to test the system out. But I've never been invited on his show. Ever. Ever. Never invited on any of Red's Rhetoric's panel shows. None of them.
No.
Can anybody show me one statement where anybody has ever said Dubay is a messiah?
You treat him like he is. You treat him like he's the second coming of Christ, man. You constantly quote him. All flat earthers do.
Yeah.
I credit Eric Dubay with bringing a lot of people opening their eyes to the truths of Earth.
There you go. That's what a Messiah does. So you've just now proved that correct.
Absolutely. And if he's going to take the 200 proofs, he's only going to be able to go with the 100 more that Dubay added, because he was actually expanding upon Robotham's book.
Mm-hmm.
Robotham was a religious nut job who was wrong, provably, demonstrably wrong.
By the title of 100 Proofs the Earth is Not a Globe.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, Grizzly Times. Hey.
So Eric Dubay just took those 100 proofs, added 100 repeated proofs, and called it 200. Huh.
Elric, good to see you, man. Glad you could make it.
So you can't, if you've got an ice cream shop and you have 100 flavors, you can't just take 100 more, or you can't just take duplicates of those 100 flavors, put them in different buckets, and say you've got 200 flavors. You can't do that.
But yeah.
I mean, you can, but it would be dishonest.
If you're not familiar with this buffoon, he's a pointless grifter and yoga teacher who took a garbage 19th century book by Sam Robotham called...
See what I'm saying? If you don't know who this buffoon is, he's a moron, blah, blah, blah. He hasn't...
Yeah, he is. He is a moron. He's an idiot. Yes, Professor Dave has gone into detail about that.
He hasn't got to his arguments yet, but he's already insulting the guy. Already ad homing, he's already attacking the guy's character, but he hasn't even got the arguments yet.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, guys, we have been...
What do you mean he hasn't gotten the arguments yet? Are you insane? Are you fucking insane? Yes, he has the arguments, you fucking liar. And he doesn't... So what he does isn't what you do every show? Another case of hypocrisy.
Attacking Dave today, but not his character, just literally calling out facts as it is. Don't say
it's credibility.
But you do attack you do attack him personally. See, that you don't attack his arguments. you're being a hypocrite again.
It's basically
Yeah,
we're calling out
credibility.
his credibility. He wants to call himself a professor. He's not a professor. He's a failed musician. He has a crew. He goes by a script. He doesn't really understand anything that he's putting out, I don't believe. Although somebody else is writing that for him.
Yeah, he admitted that he has people write his script and do his
Okay, what's your point? What's your fucking point?
research.
Exactly. Hey, Brian Shuka.
I mean, you guys could use a little script writing yourself. You really could.
Long time no see. Good to see you, man.
Called Zetetic Astronomy, Earth Not a Globe, and shamelessly repackaged it for today's gullible masses with some crappy pamphlets and YouTube videos.
I mean, that sounds like a caveman wrote the title. It really does. Earth, not globe.
Collectively entitled 200 Proofs Earth is Not a Spinning Ball.
Sorry, would you say it's crappy if it's so successful?
Right.
So successful. Okay. Successful with who? Other whack jobs?
How can something be crappy if it's successful? I mean, he sold quite a lot.
Because Dave's jealous that he's unsuccessful, you see.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And you're jealous of people who are successful. Yeah. Anybody who works for NASA, you're jealous of. Anybody who's accomplished something, you're jealous of. Anybody who's smarter than you, you're jealous of.
Yeah, you all know I don't like Eric DeBay,
the
but
least successful
when it
man
comes to
today.
things like this, I give it up for him because he has got a lot of people to the flat Earth.
And Eric Dubay is a fucking Nazi sympathizer, a racist piece of shit. So of course, they'd like him, right?
That's where I stand with it. You must just stay away from religious talks because Dubai and religious stuff, no.
Well, the thing is this, and this is what I've noticed, and I think a lot of where the desperation in it, that on a level,
Desperation? Really?
globe Earth is like Tinkerbell. It can only exist if everybody believes in it.
No, we've measured it, asshole. It's been measured as spherical for over 2,000 years. Since like 1500 or 500 BC. So no, it's been measured. You can measure it yourself. It's not like Tinkerbell. Flat Earth is. So you've never presented any measurements for your flat Earth. I challenged you to do that and you ran away. You never presented a map or a model for your flat Earth. A map is crucial if you want to navigate. A model is crucial if you want to predict things, occurrences that would happen. So you've got fucking nothing. So you can shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't know if you ever went and saw Peter Pan when you were a kid. I went and saw it on stage. Sandy Duncan played Peter Pan. And that was part of the whole play, was that Tinkerbell was dying. The light was because not enough people were believing in it. And they get the kids.
Right, that's a fictional story. The Earth is not fiction. Science is real. You're dumb.
Believe
that,
and
yeah.
get them encouraged, and then the light starts coming back and everything. This globe is the same thing, and they're worried that if less people.
No, we're not worried about you. Sorry, we're not worried about you. We're not worried about the flat Earth. We're not worried about a bunch of fucking idiots. We're just not.
Are buying into it, it just won't exist when it didn't exist in the first place. You know,
Yeah, because the whole globe faith narrative, guys, is based on consensus. Literally,
No, it's based on evidence. It's based on evidence. Flat Earth is based on consensus. It's whatever you feel, whatever doesn't hurt your feelings. See, that's what Flat Earth is based on.
it's based on consensus. If there's no consensus,
Actually, there's really not a whole lot of consensus in Flat Earth even. So, none of you believe the same thing, but y'all basically have the same consensus that you hate science because you don't understand it. So I guess it's consensus based that way.
consensus for it, they have absolutely sweet bugger all. They don't have anything.
And the only way they got consensus was by force. You know,
Force and paying people off.
well, I mean, even
How by force? What the fuck are you talking about?
just through our what they want to call an education system.
By force? No, nobody's forced to learn. You get bad grades if you don't learn well. If you get bad grades, you can get set back a year. But no one's forcing you to learn, and you're proof of that. No one could force you to learn anything, could they?
You know, right through that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just statements by people who've never been to a school, who've never been to school a day in their fucking life. Either that, or they're lying their ass off about school.
Yeah. Alan's enjoying himself in Italy.
Oh yeah, I was
Eating
on
nice
nice.
pizzas and
I was
drinking
on his
great
live
wine.
stream earlier. He was taking us around the
Yeah,
street.
Hi, Alan.
It was really good.
Shout
Hey.
out to Alan.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, Alan, while you're down there in Italy. I would like you, because I've been curious about that. Do they have like American restaurants, like that? You know how here in our country we have, you know,
I've always wondered that.
Italian
Chinese
restaurant,
restaurants, yeah.
right? I wonder, do they have an American restaurant, and what would be the cuisine?
That'd be interesting. Hey,
There's no such thing as American food. Unless you call food from other countries cooked shitty. If you want to call that American food, sure. But yeah, they have McDonald's in Italy, you fucking moron. They have McDonald's in Germany. It's shitty. But they do have it. You can get a beer with your Big Mac in Germany.
Angela, baby, what's up? Good to see you.
American.
We have a place in
Italian.
Harrisonburg.
Despite having been
called-
debunked.
Hamburgers and hot dogs.
American.
We got a place in Harrisonburg called the Ethiopian. It's called the Ethiopian cuisine or some shit like that. And my wife and I were riding by it one night, first time we saw it. She says, Ethiopian cuisine. Wonder what they serve in there. I said, nothing. Nothing. You get a glass of dirty water and a little burlap sack of rice.
Wow.
It says UNICEF on it, you know.
Yeah. Hey, Brian Stavey's in the house as well. Good to see you, man.
Oh, Brian.
Here's your complimentary fly, sir.
Mm-hmm. I mean, remember that thing with I think it was like a few months ago, Mr. Beast, where it was like making the wells for those people in Africa so they can have water.
Oh yeah.
And then the tree huggers started going, "Oh no, this white supremacist is showing he's better than everybody." It's like, what the hell? Just because he did something that the government was supposed to do ages ago,
Right.
now he's this hateful white supremacist. It's like, what? What's wrong with?
Keep in mind, Flatzoid is a white male living in post-apartheid South Africa. So,
People? We're giving people water.
You know, one of the main things you can do is go and feed and make sure people are not thirsty. You know.
I mean, I have to give it up. I have to give it up to Mr. Beast when he gives charity stuff. A lot of African schools have been helped through his charity stuff, which, yeah, you know how messed up our government is at the moment, guys. They just made a promise to people if they vote for them. Once the elections are over, they get free medical assistance at even private hospitals. No. And the thing is, you're going to get people so dumb to believe that. So they're going to vote for them. And then after the elections, they're going to go to a private hospital and they're going to say, sorry, where's your deposit? Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, let's carry on. Totally off topic.
Debunked countless times, flat earthers somehow still reference this tool, so I thought it would be fun to go through all 200 of his so-called proofs and show how
Hey, Dr.
profoundly stupid they really are. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, says the guy who says he's related to strawberries. As Dr. Wolf said. Dave says he's related to strawberry. He did say that, yes. And he has the audacity to say flat earthers are stupid.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't understand science and evolution. So, I'm going to call somebody who does stupid.
Now, in order to do this, showing clips from his videos would take way too long. Instead,
I don't understand school. I don't understand the subjects I'm taught, so I'm going to lash out at smart people and call them names and bully them on the playground.
downloaded his ridiculous ebook so I can simply show the text for each proof, quickly summarize, and then debunk it. That will keep the runtime down to something.
Is this thing even in print? Is this even in print? Let's check Amazon. Just curious.
Mildly reasonable, and then we also don't have to listen to his annoying voice. Although, if you're curious, this is what he sounds like.
And welcome back to Flat Earth and Other Hot Potatoes.
Oh, ooh, Dave's a transphobic, guys. Dave's transphobic because he's showing Eric Dubay in women's clothing. Oh.
You don't know what fucking transphobia means, you motherfucker. You horrible piece of shit.
People should grow up.
Tranophobe, or what is that called? A homophobe? What are they afraid of if they don't like trans, or if they think trans is funny? Transphobia.
Oh, it is in hardcover. How many has he sold? Just curious. 55 ratings. How can you find out how many they sold? See all details. Eric Dubay is an American author of 7 books, former university professor, and head of the International Flat Earth Research Society. So, yeah. Be curious to know what university he was a professor at. That'd be interesting.
Yeah,
it's
all these new made-up words. You'll have to forgive me. I'm trying to learn. You know.
Guys,
it's 40 pages. It's 40 pages. 40 pages. That's all. That's it. Hardcover. 40 pages.
I'm apparently
Be right back.
Islamophobe because I said Muslims pray to the east and they kiss the Kaaba stone, and I'm a transphobic person because I say a man is a man.
Yeah.
So in other words, if I say an apple is a pear, then it's fine. But if I say apple's an apple, then I am hateful. Yeah. Okay. It's how ridiculous life has become.
Yeah, even the globe.
And this guy has
sometimes.
What a world.
My God, these people
anyway,
are stupid.
Let's get started. One, the horizon is always flat.
Sorry?
What's with emojis? Like, is that best a so-called professor can accomplish? Like, slap a few emojis on to make fun out of somebody.
But that's what I say. The irony. He's saying how cheap crap base content is. His stuff is. But look what he's presenting. Things that you literally.
What was that you said? Here, we're at 24. What was that you said about slapping emojis on people? What was that? What was that? What was that you said? You're saying? Kind of pathetic, isn't it?
Always flat.
Sorry?
What's with emojis? Like, is that best a so-called professor can accomplish? Like, slap.
Hold on a second. Oh, they're covering the debate. So not a good example. This will probably have it. Here, let's see this. See, it makes his little present. He's got to make his little presentation, right? We're not there. QE's really kind of cleaned up his act, hadn't he? And let's look back here. Hold on a second. See, this isn't his standard argument. Yeah. So we talking about using emojis. You want to talk about using emojis? Do you? Yeah. Let's talk about using emojis. And this is pretty mild. Pretty mild. So, you want to be more hypocritical, fucker?
A few emojis on to make fun out of somebody.
But that's what I say. The irony. He's saying how cheap crap base content is. His stuff is. But look what he's presenting.
Yeah,
Things that you can literally do better work of myself on.
Yeah, you'd think with the amount of subs he's got, it'd be a bit more professional, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Emerald, they pray towards Mecca in the east. That's the whole point.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a fact. That doesn't make me an Islamophobe. That's literally a fact.
Yep. I watched an entire area out around Detroit turn into like Baghdad. I'm not kidding you. Minarets, everything. And that thing starts hollering out the minaret. And these people, they roll out their rugs, they go into the mosques, and they're going to pray. That's it. They get this call to prayer like several times a day.
They have to do 5 times a day. They have to pray.
Yeah, I went to Turkey and about 3 in the morning, all of a sudden, I nearly jumped out of my skin. I was like, what's that? And it goes on all day, like 8, 9, 10 times a day.
I think that's interesting, though, too, even with the Hebrew, when done correctly, is because it's not just the phonetics, it's actually a tone to it. It's musical. It's definitely it's a frequency based like music. It's like music. And I've also heard that if the Hebrew letters are sung correctly into a cinematograph, it will actually make the shape of the Hebrew letter that's being sung.
Wow, that's my.
Oh my God, this guy. Holy crap.
This is exactly what Sleeping Warrior. I 100% agree. Yeah, he teases Eric for his Patricia gag, which is just a joke. What is his position with?
See, I'm trying to find out how many of these things he sold, how many books he sold. So, usually if something's pretty compelling on Amazon, a lot of people will rate it. But he's got 55 ratings out of I don't know how many.
Brenda, which literally takes it serious. Planner Walk, which takes it serious. Sean Hufford. And you're also missing Ember. There's actually quite a few. There's a whole, I'm going to say, a pandemic going on with anti-flat earthers thinking they are.
Who's the last?
And this thing is 40 pages, and it's $61. $61 for 40 pages. And that's 27% off. Normally it's $83. Are you fucking shitting me?
One you said? Who was the last one you said?
Ember.
Okay.
Remember he was debating with Ozin once?
Okay.
He goes like full on. Pulls and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, it's sad. And we can say T-Jump now as well with all these black nail polish and his long hair, and I don't know. What's going on with these globies?
That's what I was talking about, man. They're all got some kind of fruitcake shit about them.
And
weird.
the varnish has got to be chipped as well. You know, they can't even.
And I'll tell you what, if McToon don't get himself a bottle of shampoo, the Saudis are going to set a rig on his head soon.
You know, the sad thing is, though, these are the same people that fight for Islam to come in, but as soon as they have Sharia law, those will be the first people to get, to put it in nice words. So why would you fight for that?
I don't know.
I mean, if they can't even handle a person telling you you're a man if you're a man, how are you going to handle when someone actually kills you because you think you're something else? That's just really stupid in my book.
Do you want to know the funniest thing I've seen? These people, like, you know, the homos and trannies running around with signs and shit going, LGBT.
Yeah, so you're not transphobic, are you?
For
pieces
Palestine
of shit.
and for Islam. And I'm
That's what I'm
thinking,
saying.
do you realize that they would play airplane with you off of a roof?
But that's what I'm saying. They'll literally kill them
Yeah.
because of their belief in that. That's what Islam is literally against that. And they're
Absolutely.
fighting for it. But they have the audacity to get angry when someone says, listen, yeah, you're born a male, so that makes you a man.
Yeah, let's crazy talk, Flats. Crazy talk. How dare you talk like that, man? It's all logical and sensible.
It's idiotic. It's stupid.
It's ridiculous, man.
Okay, so the horizon appears perfectly flat, 360 degrees around the observer graph.
You know, I'm glad he has an abscess. He deserves it. See, that's karma.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that wording, Dubay. You guys would agree? Because what if it's a cloudy day? What if there's haze? It's all optical. I mean, you can imagine yourself like in this 360-degree bubble field of view. That radius towards the front of you is the same radius to the left. So it's going to appear kind of curved like, if you're looking like a fishbowl or something, you understand? So yeah, you can't always say it always appears perfectly flat. You're going to say it appears flat. But don't say perfectly flat, because that is what's going to happen with the globies. They're going to bite on this and say, you said perfectly flat. Let's show where it's not perfectly flat, so therefore you're wrong. So we're going to be correcting a lot of things from Earth debate tonight as well. But yes, his argument overall is correct. There is no curve, no matter the altitude you go.
Yep.
Because the horizon always rises relative.
No, his argument is a lie because the Earth has been measured. So,
To eye level.
I mean, you might as well say that house over there is flat. I say it's flat. Looks flat to me. It's flat. But we've measured the house. The house is 30 foot tall. No, it's flat. It's flat. Those measurements, you can't measure a house. I mean, that's the argument.
If it was a globe, it would be curving away from you the higher you go up. Not
It does. It most certainly does. Absolutely. We have we have photographs from altitude showing that. So you're a liar, Flatzoid. You're a pathetic, pathological liar who doesn't understand shit.
go up with you.
Any footage shows it to be flat, except for all the footage that
You can literally see this is used wide angle lens. Check, look at the look at the distortions.
shows it isn't flat, which of course is CGI because
Yeah. Does he even know what composite means?
A composite isn't CGI. It's created in a computer, but you don't have to have a computer to create a composite, you fuckwit. Do you know how panoramics were done back in the day? If you wanted to present a panoramic photograph to a general or a business executive of like his plant or whatever, you know how they did it? They did it one of three ways. They took one strip of film and a special panoramic camera, the film moved across a slit shutter, a vertical slit in the shutter, and they moved the camera at the same rate that the film was moving across at the opposite direction. So basically, the film was staying put, and the camera was just scanning the film, scanning the image onto the film. Right? It was moving, but it was moving at the opposite rate. Or they could take a camera and sweep it left to right, or they could take a wide angle image and then print that and just crop it down, or they could take individual photographs of the scene and then piece them together by hand in the studio, which I've done before. I think I've got a panoramic that was done that way, but that's traditionally how panoramics were done, way before computers, Flatzoid. Way before computers. So a composite is not a fake CGI image, you dumb motherfuckers.
He says so. In reality, all sufficiently high altitude footage shows the curvature of the horizon, whether it's...
Oh, did you see it just started correcting itself there? Look here.
In reality, all...
Look how this curve is going to start here. It's going to start going up.
You can see the
all
gravity
sufficiently
as well,
high
though.
altitude
Yeah, there it's breathing.
Yeah, you can see that gravity.
Yeah.
footage shows the
There we
curvature
go. It's starting to straighten out the edges. Why? Because it's a wide angle lens, Dave.
Yep.
of the horizon, whether it's the 24/7 live
Yes,
feed.
this is CGI, by the way.
Is she?
No, that's a 24/7 live feed of a time lapse, or a time lapse of a 24/7 live feed. This is not CGI, dumb fuck.
Yeah, definitely.
That's CGI.
This is 100% real, 100% authentic.
It's been shown to be CGI many times.
No, and you're like blinking.
No, a bunch of ignorant people have claimed it's CGI and gave a bunch of excuses as to why they think it's CGI, but none of those excuses stuck. So, another lie, Flatzoid.
On or off, or just.
But hey, show us your photographs of flat Earth. Show us those.
Of course, it's CGI.
Hey, Captain Crunch, good to see you, man.
It's mad that you.
See, CGI and cartoons and tapestries and wall paintings, cave paintings are all that flat Earth has. You don't have any legitimate flat Earth photography. It's pretty hypocritical again.
From the ISS, amateur weather balloon footage.
Sorry?
You can see gravity in every single one of these videos. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, you can. See that line right there? See, that line is created by gravity.
Anybody ever been in a plane at night?
Yeah.
When you look at the lights from an airplane, why does those lights seem smaller in an airplane at 30,000 feet compared to 400 kilometers up?
Probably because these aren't individual lights. This is like a group of lights. This is probably a city. These are probably major hubs or major cities. And like this dot here, it's probably a town, man. So you're dumb. You don't understand scale. You're just ignorant.
Yeah, I don't see it looking like that. That's a long exposure is what that is.
And this is also not a plane. So, yeah.
This is literally just fake.
CGI.
No, it's not. It's not. You saying it is doesn't make it so. You're not Picard.
It's amazing that the higher you go up, the more easy it is to see light bigger. It's supposed to get smaller.
You'd have to have a really long exposure to get that photograph from up at that altitude. But that
Really, Mr. Photography, you think so? You think you'd have to have an ultra long exposure? Okay. Sure.
that's not even real. That's just
Whatever you say, Ansel.
shit's not even real. I mean, look at
But
that
then
little.
where's the stars? Exactly. LJ says then where's the stars? Because if it's long exposure, where's the stars?
Yeah.
And what's this little green line?
Yeah, what is that?
That's gravity.
That's supposed to be
That's gravity. That's right.
atmosphere.
TFT showed us that. Yeah, that's right.
No, that's our atmosphere. See, air does take the form of a ball, you fucking idiot.
It's supposed to be like the ozone layer.
I mean, this is an observation, motherfuckers. A legitimate video observation. And but you deny it because you don't like that observation, right? But you standing on the beach going, "Oh, looks flat." That's completely valid, right?
Or something. I don't know. These guys are
fucking
just nonsense.
morons.
I mean, we've seen videos where this thing glitches out.
I thought like Atmo just petered out into a vacuum gradually, like. So what is that?
They would glitch out. You ever play a video game on a satellite connection?
Yeah.
Seriously, you ever fucking watch a YouTube video and it starts getting all pixelated and part of it turns green? You ever see that? That's your phone, dude. Is your phone fake?
The globe is a joke, guys. Literally for gullible sheep.
Says the gullible sheep. See, you were indoctrinated into flat Earth with absolutely no evidence at all. You accepted everything told to you uncritically, without investigating it, without researching it, legitimately researching it. So, and you're a Christian, and the Bible says you're a sheep. Your own book says that you are a sheep. Just one of the flock.
Requires
footage or
Oh my God! Just oh wait! I'm choking on the irony.
It's faith. It's a religion, guys. Heliocentrism is a religion.
No, it's not, and you've been told this many, many, many times. Religion accepts things uncritically. Religion accepts things on faith, like Flat Earth. Science is evidence-based, making it not a religion. So lie again, Flatzoid. Tell us another fucking lie. See, the first time you said it, it wasn't a lie. It was just you being dumb. Then you were educated on the fact by being shown the fucking definitions of religion and science. And you keep saying it. You keeping saying it is a lie. Once you've been instructed on the dishonesty of a statement and you repeat the statement, you become a liar. Be right back.
Else, much of which entirely predates the existence of CGI. Once you get really high, you see.
Oh, really? Show us a footage which predates CGI showing curve, please. Go ahead. Notice that he makes a claim but doesn't back it up.
Well, listen, people got to realize.
Really? He doesn't back up any of his claims?
Before
really?
Any computer-generated imagery.
Sure.
Okay. I want to point out Stanley Kubrick,
you don't need but you don't even need a computer to do special effects.
Dude, right in the early 1900s and late 1800s, there was people faking these ghost pictures and shit. As soon as they figured out that there was a reciprocal effect that happens with film. If you expose something, leave the shutter open, then have the subject leave, the image starts being replaced with what was behind it. And if you stop it at that point, you get a ghost image. I've done that myself. It's not hard to do. No computer necessary. They found also by using lenses and different types of distortion, they could create effects using foreshortening. How many movies from the 40s and 50s have we seen where they used an ordinary iguana as a giant dinosaur chasing little people, having them off in the background while this thing's up in the foreground, making it appear like that they're small? I mean,
I see someone's trying to join the panel. Sorry, whoever it is, it's full. I should be able to actually Soon I should be able to actually get the full restream, so that's gonna be cool. Then maybe we can get more guests on. Looking forward to that. Okay.
Do you see the newest thing? All the flat earthers are telling everybody not to update the firmware in your Nikon cameras, in your P900 and P1000s, because of NASA. Because NASA uses Nikon over Canon. Therefore, Nikon is bad.
Always. So this is a lie. Gee, do you think a lot of these will just be lies? Let's find out.
Yeah, like what you just did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Prove he lied. Prove he lies. So you can't prove it. You can just say that he lies. That's all you can do. All you can do is call people liars, and those people prove that you're a liar. So, still waiting on that apology, Mouse.
2. The horizon always rises to eye level.
This is again.
Relative.
How much times do you have to say this? Eric Dubay, this is something you have to change as well, man. Relative to eye level, please. Put in the word relative. Because this is always, they're always going to harbor on rises to eye level, and they're going to show a stupid thing like a theodolite app and say, see, it's below eye level.
Yeah. Of course.
Right, and how could that possibly happen? Parallel lines don't cross, right? Right, Flatzoid? How could a theodolite ever look over another theodolite on a flat plane? Real quick. Just to show you how ignorant you are, how dishonest you are. Here, let's show grid. Here's flat Earth. Here we need to snap the grids on. Good. Here's a point here. It's 5 above. We'll put a point here. 5 above. See, this is your eye line, or you looking through a theodolite that's 5 feet above the ground. This is the other theodolite looking 5 feet above that's 5 feet above the ground. Exact same height. On a flat Earth, you should be looking straight through like this was a tube, right? Basically, a theodolite is like a tube. Right? It's got lenses, but it's basically a tube. And then if you got a tube over here, and they're lined up with each other, you should be able to see down the other tube, right? Now, if you just connect these lines, oops. See, if you connect the lines, then it's just a big tube, right? If you just take a big tube and cut the middle out of it, then you've got two theodolites looking straight at each other, 5 feet off the ground. So there's absolutely no reason why you should see this, Flatzoid. There's no reason why that should happen on a flat Earth. See, on a flat Earth, if you're looking over the other one, it means parallel lines have crossed. And that doesn't happen in reality, Flatzoid. That's impossible.
That's why you should say relative to eye level. Because the water is physically below your feet.
Yeah.
I mean, that simple fucking thing debunks flat Earth. Right there. Right there. That debunks your flat Earth. But you're not honest or intelligent enough to accept that.
Okay? It's not actually rising. It appears to rise. It's an optical effect.
Right.
And because you say it rises, then they take it, oh, you're saying it actually rises. So no, just say relative, then they can't strawman us with theodolite absence, stuff like that. You just say relative. In other words, it doesn't matter the altitude, you'll always see the horizon relative to your eye level.
Right.
Right, and that amount that you see it relative to your eye level corresponds with a sphere Earth. 100% predicted by the heliocentric model. So,
No matter how high you go, the horizon is always in the same place in your field of vision. Another lie. Enjoy these pictures that show the horizon below.
See what I said? It's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Eye level, proving that this is a dumb lie. 3. Crazy water stuff. This is where flat earthers get their dumb catchphrase, water always finds
Just
its
1
level.
minute. That last one was, and it weren't even an horizon. It was just clouds.
Mm-hmm.
Define
I don't think he
horizon.
knows. I don't think he really knows what a horizon is.
you don't either, Flatsoid. You don't. You've proven you don't.
And I'm going to guarantee you now, this probably is about level. The guy's probably not going to know what level is either, because he's saying that crazy water stuff. Natural physics of water is to find and maintain its level. If the Earth was a giant sphere, tilted, wobbling, and hurtling through infinite space, then truly flat, consistently level surface would not exist here. But since Earth is in fact an extended flat plane, it's this fundamental physical property of fluids finding and remaining level is consistent with experience and common sense.
No, sorry, that's a improper statement. The Earth isn't flat.
Well
I see
said.
nothing wrong with
See, it's presupposing that the Earth is flat with no evidence. See, there's no evidence at all in this book. It's just why the Earth isn't a sphere.
that.
I think it's well said.
And no, Dave, he didn't make this physics up. This is literally physics you learn in school.
Yep.
Water always finds level when at rest. And the audacity of him to say
Oh, is he?
flat Earth has made this up is shows how ignorant he really is. How do you become a professor of chemistry if you don't know that water seeks level when at rest? That doesn't make sense.
No.
Right. How can you be an adult and not know that the Earth isn't flat? How can you be an adult and not understand what words mean? How to use a dictionary? What an adjective is?
Dave diarrhea.
First, he has no clue what level means.
First, he has no clue what level means, he says. Okay, let's see.
It doesn't mean flat.
No, it means level. Flat is a finish. Flat is a finish. Level is another.
Level.
All right. Flat is a shape. Yeah. Sorry.
Level.
A horizontal plane. There's a horizontal curve, guys.
No.
No. Or line with respect to the distance above or below a given point. A position on a scale amount, blah, blah, blah. Having a flat horizontal surface. That's an adjective, by the way. Uh-oh. It's the same height as someone or something else. Verb. Give a flat and even surface to. What did he just say? Level means not flat. Yeah. Professor Dumb Dave doesn't even know what the hell level is. And he has the audacity to tell everybody else they are stupid. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
And I
It
hate that
means
his
perpendicular
name is
to the
Dave.
vector.
Sorry?
I hate that his name is Dave.
Man, it's Dave he loves. He loves your name.
Now you know how I feel about Toon.
Yeah, at least I don't share a name with these guys, so I'm fine. Yeah,
We'll
Felicia.
find one. We're gonna find one. That ain't fair.
Yeah, and by the way, we're gonna
Yeah.
be calling Craig Felicia on the debate
Yes. No one else is named Mouse.
because that's what I said. We're gonna call him from now on. So
You are wholly unique.
Oh, absolutely. Felicia's
definitely gonna be calling him Felicia.
Absolutely.
Yeah, someone's still trying to join. Sorry, guys. The panel's full. Not going to be able to join.
Representing acceleration due to gravity, which points to the center of the Earth.
Show me that definition, please.
Say what?
Points to the center of the Earth.
Show me that. The panel's full. Not going to be able to join.
Representing acceleration due to gravity, which points to the center of the Earth.
Show me that definition, please. Do you think
Definition of what?
he's actually going to show that definition for us?
No.
Of what?
So he's making shit up then.
Exactly.
Also, he's just debunked himself on screen.
Oh, did he debunk himself? Okay.
Is that a horizontal line everywhere?
No.
Yeah, it is. Yes. Yes, this is level with the horizon at every at their respective points. Yes, it absolutely is. Thought you knew what level was.
No.
There's a horizontal line?
Nope.
Is that a horizontal line?
Yes, it is. Yes, this is a horizontal line. This is a horizontal line. This is a horizontal line. This is the direction of the force of gravity. This is the center of the Earth. I don't know why he put this line in here. He could have just left that black line out. That's sort of confusing. Well, confusing to these idiots. But yes, if you're standing on the Earth at this point, that line is level. If you're standing on the Earth at this point, you're standing in this orientation, that line is level. Same way here. If you're standing at this point on the Earth, then you're in this orientation, and this line is level. So you, as an adult, not being able to comprehend what the fuck this means, proves how fucking ignorant you are.
I see a 40. I see 245.
Is that this one says this a horizontal line?
Nope, that looks like about 45 degrees to me.
Yeah.
Okay, this one at 19.
You're pretty dumb, because that's level with this Earth, with this blue thing. Or what the fuck do you think this blue thing is, man? It says right here, Earth. Can you not read? Fuck, these guys are ignorant. Very dishonest.
That's horizontal, correct?
That one works, yeah.
And this one?
No.
Bet these guys think that south is down.
What was the definition specifically about? Horizontal.
Yeah.
And also.
And you're proving you don't understand what horizontal means. Congratulations. You know, Flatsoid, you keep saying that, oh, what he just said debunks himself. Well, that's what you do all the time, man. You did it just now. You say you understand what level is, but then you prove you don't.
Also note, this green line he's got, the end of the one side of the green line to the other side of the green line would be on the same plane, correct?
Yep.
So not a sphere then.
No point higher or lower than the other.
He's literally just debunked his own argument on screen.
Right. That's why we say that no two plumb bobs are parallel to each other. No two plumb bobs are parallel. And before you say, what about on the opposite sides of the Earth? Those are collinear, not parallel. There's a difference. But yeah, you prove that you just don't understand the simplest of shit, Flatsoid. You don't understand frame of reference, because from space, that's not the reference we use. So you're just dumb. You're just dumb, and you're jealous of smart people, and all this is just dumb people whining about how they don't like smart people. That's all this is. It's kind of boring, but I'm bored, so.
This is the level of Dunning-Kruger you get from Not a Professor Dave.
Gravity is pulling everything.
Yeah.
I say he might just be one of those unemployable people because they're an asshole, you know, and this is all he has.
I'm sure you would know something about that, right? About being an asshole.
Mm-hmm. And one thing I just realized he just said, gravity pulls. Gravity doesn't pull, mate.
No.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, mass attracts mass. That's definitely a pull action. Definitely a pulling action. It doesn't push. What the fuck are you talking about?
Even in your paradigm, gravity doesn't pull.
Wow.
The Earth.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, mass attracts mass.
Rises to meet the object.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That's a thought experiment done to explain frames of reference. But no, the Earth doesn't move up to meet things. You goddamn, you're fucking retarded. You just don't understand anything about science. Nothing.
Wow.
Water pools, but gravity.
God damn, man.
So Dave doesn't even know what gravity is either, or that it's not a force, and that it.
Nobody knows what gravity is. Nobody. Nobody. We understand the effects it has on things. We understand we can measure it. We can quantify it. We can use it to our advantage. But no one really knows what gravity is. So that's not really an argument.
It doesn't pull. But he's a professor.
To the center of
I'm sorry, I have to put it out. Dave is one of the biggest Dunning-Krugers on the YouTube land. Literally.
Think he's
Is he?
bigger inside.
Is he really? Is he really? I know you've won it like 3-4 years straight. So, you jealous? Yeah, you're jealous. You're jealous of smart people, Flatsoid. You're jealous of smart people. You'll lie about them. You'll misrepresent what they say. You will block them when they debunk you and prove that you're a liar. So you're pretty vile.
Man, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian just said he's definitely an asshole.
Simon Dan at least has some idea on some topics. Dave has nothing, no clue whatsoever on anything, not on even the fundamentals.
And that's another demonstrable lie, Flatsoid. If he had no clue on any topic, then a university would not have asked him to teach.
He's just an ad-homing moron, to put it to say it nice. And yes, we have a reason to call him an ad-homing moron because we got proof on screen.
Yep.
We actually stating fact. You don't state fact. You make shit up and insult people without having anything to back up why you're insulting them. So you have an ad-hom.
The Earth.
So even Bill O'Reilly said you don't justify bad behavior by pointing to other bad behavior. So you can't justify the use of ad homs. Another person can't force you to do something.
So level means perpendicular to that force, which essentially means any tangent line with respect to any point on Earth's surface.
Show me that definition, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Show it.
Tangent line is considered level?
Yes, a tangent line is considered level. Yeah, that's what a level is. You're measuring the tangency to the Earth, to the pull of gravity. It's what you're measuring. You didn't know that? You don't understand that? Fuck, man, I learned that in grade school.
Hey V, what's up?
I learned that in 8th grade, man. Where the fuck were you?
Is that in any geometry books or anything else though? I mean, what? A tangent line is considered. He makes some kind of a little.
Yes. Geometry books, trigonometry books. Yes, they have circles in them. They talk about tangents. Yes, they do. If you had ever opened one, you'd know that.
PowerPoint slide, and that's supposed to be, and says some stuff that's just not true. Tangent line is considered level. Well, not necessarily. Depends on what point of some supposed circle that it's hitting. And
say what? Say what?
What point of some supposed circle that it's hitting?
Any point that a line only touches a circle at one point is a tangent, dumb fuck. You don't know what a tangent line is? You don't have a clue as to the definition of a tangent? Are you kidding me? And you're calling other people dumb? Fucking retard.
And the level, as far as the Earth's concerned, is not a tangent point. I'm just sorry. It's
Yeah, it is. It most certainly is. That's how tangents work. That's how a sphere Earth works. You really aren't smart at all, man. I mean, you're just you were like 7th grade stupid.
not.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
You wouldn't even be able to do machining.
I mean, let's put it this way. Let's say you are building a foundation for a mall. You have to have.
Right. You think you'd build that with a perspective view of the plans? You think any construction company would take perspective view and build something with it? No, they'd use orthographic views, wouldn't they? All of them, without exception.
Have it horizontal level from side A, point A to point B, and let's say that mall is 1 kilometer long.
Right. Okay. That would be 1/6, I don't know how, 1/6 of a mile. If say it's miles, it'd be 1/6 of a mile. Well, a kilometer is what, 0.6 miles? So that would be 1/36th. 1/36th of a degree.
Just for Pete's sake. Where's the curve? Where's your...
It's under your feet, but at that short a distance, it's negligible. And you do surveying so you can flatten the ground for whatever you're going to build. So you not understanding shit is not an argument against shit.
Your tangent points?
Right.
Where's your tangent lines? There isn't, because level is horizontal. That means
Every time you drop a plumb, you can create a tangent from that. So your horizontal plane is the tangent. At that point, only at where you are.
it means from the one side of the mall's foundation to the other side, it's flat.
No, it's not. Well, I mean, it's flat because they make it flat with bulldozers and fucking compactors and graders and laser levels and shit like that. See, that's how they make it flat.
Surface. Oceans are level, even though they exhibit curvature, and this is how all the water molecules...
What? Oceans don't exhibit curvature. What the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, they do. 4,000-mile radius curvature. All oceans. All of them.
You can debunk this with railway lines.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Each 50-foot section of railway line is maybe 300 feet. 300-foot railway line is flat, and they aren't welded together on the ends. They're laid on a graded track or graded line, and then they're bolted together. So, and not even touching each other. There's a gap to prevent buckling from swelling from heat. So railroad tracks aren't a really good example.
Oh, did you hear when I was talking to Law Lodge on railways, Michael? He says because they have surveying, they did run over rise.
And for some reason, these idiots don't think trains go uphill, go over mountains. They think they're all flat.
Rise over run, and they were doing surveying using like theodolites and stuff, so they had refraction to contend with and stuff. So he says, therefore, Earth curve. He says they take Earth curve into account when doing railways. Not understanding slope and incline angles is literally because of the terrain, not Earth curve.
Look at that top level line on top of that, on
Yeah.
that picture there. So if that were a railway line, and you do a process on railway called packing and leveling,
Yeah.
where you're dealing with any drops in track. You know, like you get voids under sleepers and stuff like that. Well, you repack sleepers and you level line out. So that level
What the fuck did you just say? Good God, man.
line on top of that hemisphere, it'd just be going straight out, and then ground would be running away then so like from one end of England to other, your track would be in space at some point.
Yeah, you'd have a big wedge underneath the track.
God damn it, these people are fucking ignorant. Holy shit.
To go into the earth. You know what I mean? Like a big triangle wedge with a curved underside.
Thank you, V, for your $2 super chat. Really appreciate the support, man. Says good job, by the way, on the debate yesterday. Just saw it. It was like pulling teeth, to be honest. But thank you very much. We'll be covering some of it tomorrow night, and be asking some very hard questions for the people that are trying to say we are in the wrong. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting stream tomorrow night. And by the way, guys, I have written Matters now off totally. I want nothing to do with them. They are bigots. They delete my comments now, and they.
What? They're bigots? Because they delete your comments? Huh. How about that?
Are pushing me as a transphobic person.
You are. You've proven that you are. So you're a piece of shit, Flatzoid. You gaslight your children. That's emotional abuse. You prove that you're transphobic. You keep having this racist piece of shit on your show for some reason. You lie constantly. You've been caught many times at lies, and you just double down. You're not a nice person. You're a horrible, evil, vile, repulsive human being. Subhuman. I mean, it's you're as bad as it gets, man. You really are.
Literally, because I called a man.
Yeah.
But the person, Brenda,
No, you called a trans person a man who is not a man. That's what you did, Flatzoid. You can make excuses for it all you want, but you're just digging your transphobic grave deeper. You're a disgusting fuck. You really are. And you'd say I don't present anything when I do my thing. I don't present anything. I just say stuff. I don't have to, Flatzoid. You prove it. You prove it. I don't have to present evidence of shit that you do. You do it. I present you doing it.
disgusting person, Brenda, is allowed to tell me I'm a liar, misrepresent my.
You are a liar, Flatzoid. We've proven you're a liar from the 11 frames that you deleted, and then lied about that, and then lied about lying about that, and then doubled down on the lie. I prove that you lied about me falsely manipulating that photograph. I prove that you're a liar, Flatzoid. I prove that every word that comes out of your stinking, evil, vile mouth is a fucking lie. With evidence, with citations. I prove it, Flatzoid. We all have. So, put your pities in a sack, buddy.
My faith, attack my faith the whole time, and it's okay for that, but I'm not allowed to say facts. So yeah. So I'm going to say it straight out. Everybody, unsubscribe from Matters now, and just ignore that shit show.
Yeah.
If that is how they want to be, bigots, and misrepresent people, delete people's comments when they say, okay, you should apologize for the disgusting one-sided bias.
Really? This is what you're going to go with, hypocrite? You're terrified to watch that second Zoom video of mine, aren't you? Aren't you, Mouse? You're terrified of it because it proves that you lied about me. You're absolutely fucking petrified of even coming near it, aren't you? You are a pathetic fuck. You really are. You're a pathetic shit cunt.
They refuse
Man,
to.
so fucking horrible.
Straight.
That is pretty. Yeah, it was pretty.
He whines about being blocked on channels when that's exactly what he does to other people. He whines about being called a liar when it's been proven that he is, and he's been proven to be a liar about accusing other people. He's just vile, just disgusting. I'm gonna put it on 2x because I mean, you really don't have anything to say, so this will just make him sound funnier, and it'll cut time.
Evidence, yeah. It really was.
Exactly. So, okay, let's go on.
He'll sit as close to the center of the Earth as geometrically possible. And second, his fantasy flat oceans can't even exist on his imaginary pizza land anyway.
What?
Tides are a thing.
Oh, yeah, tides are a thing, yeah. Literally showing he doesn't understand what it means when water's at rest sea level. Is the oceans at rest, people?
No.
They're moving constantly. So literally showing you don't even know what level again means. Dave. I was just talking about yourself. Let's myself another paint tablet.
Yes, water is never at rest, but you say it always. You say it is. So that's a lie that Flat Earth says constantly. Water at rest. There's no water at rest, man. All oceans are just turbulent as shit. So.
Look at this 5-minute chat defending Brenda.
Who's that?
What?
Oh, wow. Wow. If you don't like what we talk about, Bob, then just do one. It's not hard, is it?
Who is it? Bob Noodle Doodle?
Bob Noodle Doodle. He's usually banned from me, but he must have got freed with the Exodus.
I was calling a man and Adam. Like,
Yeah.
You're born a man, you're a man all your life, no matter how you want to try and dress it up. That's not.
Oh,
an
we'll
Adam.
be talking about that tomorrow anyway.
I like that.
I actually have an analogy I want to use tomorrow night that based on how illogical their thinking is from them.
Look, here's the thing. There's someone who's transitioning back because they understand how that is so screwed up.
Yeah.
That I've talked to a couple of times on my show. Named Lizzo, that lives over in the UK, and this stemmed from abuse as a child. Her mother, his mother, dressing him up like a girl, and him ended up in a state home where the staff even started dressing him up. I mean, this was really pushed upon, and he's now transitioning back. Brenda, I understand, also has some mental problems, okay? But I'm not going to allow someone, whether they've got mental problems or not, to just be an asshole without calling them out on it. I don't give a shit what's wrong with you. If an asshole is an asshole, that's all. And Brenda is an asshole. They go on and want to get you riled up or try to make you angry. They get insultive. They're dismissive. He acts like a little prick. And then as soon
But that's the exact tactic that you take pride in doing when you talk to people. You've said it on your you said it on your live streams, that you go in, that you like to trigger people, get them riled up and trigger them. That's your tactic. Throws them off guard. Right? Right? Another hypocritical shit cunt.
as soon as you give back what you're getting, it's okay to attack your faith, but not attack his faith of that he's a girl.
Yeah, that's when
he doesn't even know what he is.
That's when Legion comes out. You see it in the face. Legion just starts rearing up.
I would have been funny as hell, Keith, if you would have just started going, "The power of Christ compels you."
Oh, wow. Did you not see Ozzy and those sitting there when you were talking about demons and stuff like that with the cross? His cross like, to the camera.
Yeah, that was a joke. That was a bit of a joke.
I know it was a joke, but
because Brenda doesn't believe demons exist when Brenda's literally demons exist.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, let's get on.
In his world, tides are just little hills of water moving around by magic.
Little hills of water. Okay.
No flat water, even for Eric. Whoops. 4. River.
So that's debunk.
Wow.
So tides, therefore not a flat Earth.
Right.
Cool.
Okay, then we can just say, okay, if you've got a bath with bath water and you climb in it and you displace the water, therefore the water's not water anymore. It's not a bath anymore.
No.
That's how idiotic his argument is.
One second. Bob Noodle, right? Brenda is an asshole and she calls people liars and names and all kinds of nasty shit. So don't come here defending her like we're being horrible to her because we're not.
Bob, did you watch the same debate?
Exactly.
Did Bob even watch that
than
debate?
Brenda.
From the beginning. I'm sorry.
Exactly. I mean,
from the beginning.
we have a personal
Brenda was
relationship with
literally
Jesus.
attacking. Yeah. From the beginning, Brenda
Turn it down a little bit.
was attacking Christianity, attacking my faith, calling me a liar, saying I'm not a Christian because Brenda doesn't even know what the Bible says. And then I'm not allowed to stand up for that. No.
Oh, I'll still be here, real Cygnus.
So I'm saying we have a personal relationship with Jesus, and how personal does it get to turn around and say that the God you worship drowns kids with a hand on the
I'm still waiting for that scripture, though. I'm waiting.
You did. Yes. Yes. Your God drowned like all but 2 of the kids. 2 or 4 or something like that. Your God brutally murdered millions of kids. Back there was probably thousands and thousands and thousands, but yeah, hundreds of thousands of babies, children, women, dogs, pets, destroyed the entire earth. So that's what your God did. Okay?
The scripture where Brenda said Jesus hold the babies' heads down in the water to drown them.
Don't tell me that's
Well, the hypocrites are allowed to say it's fine to abort babies and tear their limbs apart.
Yeah.
So it's justifiable for a person to do that, but God.
No, nobody says you can tear limbs off babies. Nobody says that at all, ever.
Getting rid of evil is now
except monsters who are trying to straw man the argument. Those assholes do.
Justifiable. Yeah. Okay.
Those gaslighting pieces of
But it
shit.
shows you how little they actually know of what actually they're trying to debate against. I can guarantee you Brenda's never opened the Bible in his life.
No.
Okay, let's see. Number 4, rivers only flow downhill, which is true, by the way. We've actually given this paradox before. If you're on a globe and you stand...
No, rivers can flow uphill. What are you, fucking crazy?
Everything tangent to you is away from you.
I'll be right
so that means
back.
if someone standing next to me, it's supposed to be flowing uphill towards them from me, and downhill towards me from them.
Yeah.
Rivers flow downhill, not up.
Where the rivers start, they start like high up in mountains, and then they flow down to sea level.
Exactly. It makes sense. Complete sense.
Yep, exactly. Oh. Deuteronomy 22, verse 5, exactly. True, cherry popper. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all do are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Yeah, you go to I actually forgot about that scripture. That's a brilliant scripture to us, definitely.
But we have to reiterate, though, that doesn't literally say doing it as a joke. I mean, this is with intent. So if you're doing it with intent to actually say, hey, I think I am going to dress as a woman to be a woman. That's why I said God looks at your heart. You have to look at the context.
Yeah.
So it's like when someone does a play, I mean, why do you think when they had the time with Shakespeare and all the men were dressed up as women?
No, that's not what that says, Flatzoid. That says if you're a woman and you wear a man's garment. That's what that says. That's the literal translation or the literal meaning of that. Like if a woman wears pants because they're more comfortable, then they should be stoned. Or if a man wears a kilt because he feels more comfortable. Well, some people could say that's a skirt, then that guy should die. But also the Bible says if you wear mixed fabrics, like fabrics made of mixed fibers, that's an abomination. You should be stoned. So your Bible says a whole bunch of evil, heinous shit.
People were really riled up about that.
Yeah. Good.
Do you ever eat a lobster? You ever had lobster, Flatzoid? Huh? Lobster's bad. Any shellfish is bad.
And it's still
all this LGBTQ and whatever how many other letters come after that.
So, I mean, if you're going to criticize somebody else about their religious faith and their adherence to doctrine, you might want to look at yourself, assholes.
I'm not sure, but it's not new under the sun. It's all happened before.
Yeah.
And God don't like it.
I mean, you misinterpret the Bible to lie about reality. That's what you do. So you might want to fucking check yourself, motherfuckers.
Look what he did last time. Not last time, I mean.
It's literally an identity crisis. It's literally an identity crisis. Because, of course, God won't like it. He created a person a certain way. Now you want to go and change what God created you for.
Yeah, it's abominized.
Like I said, we'll be talking about all this stuff tomorrow night, though. So yeah, tomorrow night's going to be a very triggering stream. So if you guys want to stay tuned for tomorrow night's stream where we talk about a lot of these hard issues, share the show. Hope to see you guys there because hopefully you'll get people like Brenda actually listening in and seeing why it's really illogical to think the way they do.
Here's something kind of weird, though. I've never recalled this word being in the Bible before, but in Deuteronomy.
I mean, people really hate other people doing what they want to do, you know? Being who they want to be. They really have a problem with that.
Deuteronomy there. I was just looking at this. Deuteronomy, what is it, 22, 23?
I mean, how foolish would it be of me to, like, call my buddy's wife her maiden name? Refuse to call her by her married name because I don't like marriage. I don't believe in marriage. I don't believe in the institution of marriage. So how can you change names? I mean, you're born with a name. How do you change that name, right? How foolish would I sound?
And it says, if a damsel that is a virgin.
How narrow-minded and back-assward would I sound if I did that? Sound like if I did that.
and be betrothed unto an husband, and a damsel.
Damsel, yeah.
Damsel. I don't recall the word damsel in there.
I don't know what translation is that though.
It's King James.
Damsel is usually like medieval, isn't it? Damsel.
Yeah. There's dukes are in there too.
Oh, wow.
But there's so much different things in the Bible these days. It's like it doesn't flow me anymore.
See, damsel to me sounds colloquial for medieval, kind of.
Yeah.
It is.
Damsel's like a lady, like a princess or something like that. Like
it's
a lady, because like you'd have your damsel in distress.
Yeah. Like she can't defend for herself, so you have to be a hero.
Like Rapunzel with long hair.
Yeah.
I found this.
So it's taken them 50 minutes to get 2 minutes and 56 seconds into a 1 hour and 25-minute video.
That was just a new instance of that I found. That's just a new instance of it. I found it in other places too, and I was like, that's weird.
Ooh, you just drowned babies. Nice link. I'm going to save this for tomorrow night. Thanks, Lord. Appreciate it, man. Because I could have had a whole debate just on that last night with Brenda. But Brenda...
I mean, they're here to talk about Professor Dave. And they're talking mostly about Brenda. They are really projecting about Brenda. See, that's what projection is. Projection is you don't like something because it reflects you. You project your feelings outward. Right? If you've been raised all your life to believe that homosexuality is bad and evil and wrong, then all of a sudden you start getting them urges. Humans don't want to hate themselves. So you have to hate other people who are like that, who are like you are. I mean, it's just a matter of time before any one of these assholes gets caught with a dick in their mouth.
I'm sorry, when Brenda's so ignorant to the subject, it's way over Brenda's head. It will get nowhere.
Absolutely.
Downhill, yeah, including the Mississippi, which starts in Minnesota at an elevation of 1,475 feet and flows downhill the entire time all the way to the Gulf of Mexico at sea level. He just pulls this 11 miles thing out of his ass and doesn't even specify what he's talking about.
Right, and it also, rivers can flow upstream. Mississippi does it. Mississippi does it. At certain points, when you have a tidal flow, it will flow uphill. If you just have more water at the low end than at the high end, it's going to flow uphill to equalize itself. So this has happened, okay?
He did specify 3,000 miles would have 11 miles of ascension. In other words, it would go up for 11 miles. It's called geometry. Dave, he's very... I don't know. It says it on screen. So his argument is, I can't read, so it doesn't make sense. Yeah. So guys, it's pointed out. Dave Farina doesn't know how to read.
5. More with
That's his argument. He doesn't understand it, so therefore he didn't say what it's supposed to say. Wow. Okay.
Now, see what Eric DeBay's talking about in that is he thinks north is up. That's what Eric thinks, is north is up. And some of these rivers flow down before they go up, go south before they go north. So they flow downhill. That's what Eric DeBay thinks. Evidently, that's what you think too.
More with rivers. The portion of the Nile River flows...
I mean, of course you think that down is south because you just showed an image of a cross-section of the earth and you said that's not down. That's down. But these are not down. These are at a 45-degree angle. See, you just proved there that you think that north is up and south is down. That's how dumb you guys are. See, I don't have to do anything to prove how dumb you are. You demonstrate it yourself.
For 1,000 miles with a fall of only 1 foot. Parts of the West African Congo, according to supposed inclination movement of the ball earth, would be sometimes running uphill and sometimes down. Yep. This would also be the case for the Parana, Paraguay, and other long rivers.
Or really just more gibberish. If the Nile were to flow 1,000 miles with an elevation change of 1 foot, then it would do that no matter what the shape of the earth. This is not an argument.
No, according to the globe, 8 inches per mile squared. Not 1 foot for 1,000 miles.
No, exactly.
Wow.
What an idiot.
No, according to you, saying according to the globe. We've never claimed 8 inches per mile square. That's what you've attributed to the curvature, not understanding geometry. That's what you've done.
What an idiot.
Wow, that's a big
Jesus.
This is the best Dave has got. No wonder why Dave's too scared to debate me.
He's not too scared to debate you, sweetheart. Sorry, Cupcake. Think again.
According to your globe, you have to have rivers uphill, flowing uphill, Dave. That's the whole point of the argument, you idiot. Oh, man.
You know how it is ended, though. There are no rivers have to flow uphill. Welcome to Flat Earth, Dave.
Welcome.
That alone is literally concession. It's not a globe. Oh, man.
No rivers flow uphill. He's just.
And think about it. I am kind of not really here with all my medication, and I'm able to see this stuff. This guy is supposed to be a professor. That's supposed to be this high IQ kind of guy that's very intelligent, and he can't even read a sentence. Okay. Hey, John Edwards, what's up, man? Stinky Cash in the house, too.
Lying. He could cite specific locations and elevations, but he doesn't do that because he made it up. 6. More water gibberish. Again, he doesn't know what level means. It doesn't mean flat.
Yes, it does. We literally showed the definition on screen. And your description, depiction you put on screen is literally debunking your own argument.
Water molecules are not magic. They get pulled to the center of the earth by gravity just like everything else.
Nothing.
You know this, everything you say debunks you, no matter what it is you say. It's really getting old, Mouse. It really is. It really is. It's about the lamest deflection you could possibly come up with.
It gets pulled to the center of Earth because gravity doesn't pull. It's not a force.
I don't even know there's a center of the Earth, like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just bullshit propped up on bullshit.
Jesus fucking
It's gotta be,
Christ.
isn't it? It's gotta be.
It's gaslighting at the highest level.
Guys, let all the... We should actually start a campaign. Is this the best the globe has? Because this is what they push. Like, this is what the globers think is this great debunk of the flat Earth. Really bad. Hey, Crockett. Oh, man.
Oceans exhibit curvature and are level. 7. Trains. He is pretending that train tracks
They're just whining about being proven wrong on everything. That's all this is.
can't handle even a millimeter of curvature.
Millimeter. It's up to 2 degrees. You didn't say millimeter. Let's go back. Let's read what it says here. Surveyors, engineers, and architects are never required to factor the supposed curvature of Earth into their projects. Canals, railways, bridges, and tunnels, for example, are always cut and laid horizontally. Correct. It's called leveling, Dave. The word leveling, look it up. Often over hundreds of miles without any allowance for curvature. Did he say anything about a millimeter there?
No.
Trains. He is pretending that train tracks can't handle even a millimeter of curvature. In reality, train tracks go over hills and mountains and run through valleys.
Yeah, with an incline and slope angle of not more than 2 degrees.
Well,
have you ever even looked at a train before, Dave? Have you touched one?
Yeah,
if you want, we can always club together and get him some money to get on a train and actually experience it for himself.
That's why they blast through the mountain rather than go over it.
Exactly.
Do you know why it's only 2 degrees? Because it's a big fucking thing. It's on steel wheels, polished steel wheels, on polished steel rails. Do you know how much traction there is between those two things? Not a whole fucking lot. Be like leather soles and ice. Not too much traction. So they have to take it gradual. Do you know why? Because of gravity, fuckwit. Because the force of gravity will pull that train down that track if they're not careful. If it's too steep an angle. And the train will lose traction. So that's because of gravity.
There's this place in Tehachapi, California, that where it has to go through this mountain, and you'll see one train inside 3 or 4 tunnels at the same time. The same train only exposed in a couple of places. So why didn't they just go on up over the mountain? You know?
It's very simple. If the mountain's in the way, they make a tunnel through it, not go over it.
Right.
Because
in some cases, you don't think there's trains that go over the Rockies? You know how hard it'd be to tunnel through the Rockies?
If you know anything about...
They just don't research anything at all. At all. They just, whatever comes in their fucking internet cancer-ridden brain.
Trains and how it works. It literally shows it's not a globe. Trains, to me, is one of the clinched...
Except the person that engineered one of the greatest train projects on the planet has in his book, the part that you did not want to look at on how to account for curvature and refraction. So, but you didn't want to look at that part, did you? Chapter 2. You didn't want to look at chapter 2 because that proves you wrong. And now you're doubling down on that, Flatzoid. You're now lying about trains, about train engineering. It's pretty funny. Pretty sad, though.
Feel that it's not a globe. I mean, wow.
I mean, he showed you the book, man, that every train engineer, every engineer, train line designer reads and uses. And you just lie about it. Just fucking lie your ass off about it. In front of your God and everybody. You think God likes it when you lie?
Wow. I've done a 24-hour train ride before.
You know,
by the way, Globus, I knew every time when we were stopped and when we moved.
Wonder how that would work with that maglev train if they were to put a hill in a maglev train. Would it still work?
No, because it works on magnets and it's got to be leveled horizontally.
No, it would work, depending on how strong the magnets are. But there'd be no friction between the two. See, the propulsion is done with the magnets, not through the traction of the wheels on the steel track. That's how a maglev train works. So yes, it could go up a steeper incline than 2 degrees.
But isn't it like,
they also go really fucking fast too. So any incline that they're going to be going up is going to be, number one, a short duration, and the mass of the train will push it up over. So,
because it works on
like quantum locking, though.
Yeah, it works on a special angle for the magnetic fields with the quantum locking, so it pushes it forward. So if that is that or that, it's going to go derail because then it's not going to be perfect in its field.
Do you want to hear a fun fact about railway in England?
Yeah.
Railway lines running down to London are called up, and railway lines running up to Scotland are called down, because Queen didn't want to be classed as down.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Well, here, you know, people always, you know, in their vernacular, we talk about you go up north or down south, right? Where I live at here, a lot of the people, they refer to going north as going down to Winchester or going down to DC. And that's from the old times, because the Shenandoah River right here runs from south to north. It's one of 2 rivers in the world that go from south to north.
Yeah. Right. By the way, guys, we got like 70 people in and only 36 likes. Come on, at least we can get to 50 likes.
Unacceptable, completely.
Yeah, guys, please hit the likes. It really does help the show. And,
I'm disappointed in people right now.
Yeah, it's Michael again. Michael doesn't.
You know, it probably is me.
You don't have to flat on, you can,
No, it's not. No, it's not. No.
You can fondle them, you can touch them, whatever. Just do something with the light one.
Yeah, just touch it. Doesn't sound very kosher. 87 votes, 88 votes, guys. Dave doesn't understand how arguments work. Yes, 70%, no, 30%. To be honest, I'm wondering if Dave actually was able to get through school without cheating.
And conform to local geographical features.
I'm so interested to see what Sean Hawkins' rebuttal to all these are. Oh, no, you guys are just even morons. Let's move on.
I know what it is. You're a lying bastard. That's right. A lying bastard. That's what it is. That's his answer to it.
Remember when Sean Hawkins blew on a piece of paper and then he said,
yeah, and remember when this piece of shit cited the same principle? Remember that? Remember how you didn't understand how that was Bernoulli's principle? Remember how you said that flat sheet of paper is a gas container because it has surface area? Remember when you said that?
Yeah, that's gas per cell containment.
I mean, you want to start playing trump cards, motherfucker?
We didn't know you were such a big aha fan, you know?
Yeah. I showed that on my stream the other night, and it got blocked in some territories for that.
Oh, wow.
Well, I get blocked. Oh, he's got 4 people watching. Ooh, that's so exciting.
Who's got him watching right now?
He's got 4 people watching his stream. Rachie, Real Cygnus.
Whose stream?
Sean Hawkins.
Sean Hawkins has a stream going?
Oh, yeah. And Pentelica is watching him. No, those are the 4 people.
Wow.
Yeah, that's his 4 people.
All the reprobates.
And all it is just insult people and not actually give rebuttals to how it's wrong.
Yeah, that's another lie. It's another lie.
Wow. Exhibit thousands of times more curvature.
See, I'm also exposing you as a liar, and you just helped me.
Oh, and by the way, Rachie, because you're hearing this now on Sean's, remember we said you guys you can come back to chat when you are sober to present your globe evidence. Notice how you haven't done that yet?
No. You must be embarrassed of how you acted at that.
The curvature of the Earth. So he's a moron who's never actually seen train tracks.
Yeah.
No, he's a guy that's pretty literally written on it.
Yeah, the whiner whines about being blocked. Here, let me see something here. Hold on. Just to be honest, just to show that I'll show it no matter what. Here, let's widen this out. Let's move me up here. Let's do this. Here, move me out of the way. Okay. Live event's over. Yeah.
Train many times, so just like the rest of us. Michael, then actually worked in the railway industry for 20 years.
Yeah.
10 years. Feels like 20.
Probably 20.
Sweeping up on the yard isn't working for the railroad, man.
Because
I mean, it is. You got your paycheck, but yeah.
Slow, guys. Just admit it.
his channel over there. It's kind of like in school
Yeah.
where there's like the lunch at lunch. There's the table where the nerds and the losers sit at. Because nobody else wants to be around them.
There you go. There you go. Did I call it? Did I fucking nail it or what?
And that's what we got over on Sean Hawkins. That's the
They like
The table of the nerds and losers. The smart people, the intelligent people.
the kids that want to be cool, but they can't.
right.
Yeah. Hey, Josh,
Yeah.
good to see you, man. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, the nerds, the geeks, the losers, the smart kids, the brainiacs, the bookworms. You just fucking I just nailed it. Am I good or what?
Also, bridges are specifically built to.
God damn. No, he's not. No, he's not.
I'm going to ask you a question. What does tension mean?
Tension means if you have a bridge that's built with tension coming this way, both sides, and yeah, they have to put tension on it to keep it stable. But see, if you have two spans of a bridge, two towers, and they're leaning away from each other while being plumb at each of their locations, that means that the Earth is curved, dipshit. That's measurable.
Is this a tension bridge?
Yeah.
Suspension. Yeah.
Suspension bridge.
Yep.
Yeah. And does it work on tension? Like, has anybody ever done tug of war before?
If those
And you
cables
lean
were,
back.
Yeah.
You lean back.
exactly, if those cables were slack, it wouldn't do much good with it.
That's what literally keeps it up, is the tension of the cable.
Right. So if two people are leaning back, but you measure them as plumb, what can you say about the ground underneath them?
The Verona bridge is literally made to keep tension on the cables.
But that doesn't reconcile the fact that they're shaped, they're at this orientation to each other, but they're plumb. You can measure 90 degrees on each one. You can't do it.
This guy, I'm sorry, Dave, you're embarrassment, man.
Taking into account Earth's curvature.
Yes, he's embarrassing you. Yes, he's embarrassing you and every other flat earther. Yes.
Long suspension bridges have towers that are not precisely parallel, and they are built knowing that they can't be precisely parallel because of Earth's curvature.
No, they're built that way to lean because they need tension. It's called mechanics.
But yet they're plumb. If something's leaning away from something else, but yet it's plumb.
Physics, man.
The act or action of stretching, or the condition or degree of being stretched to stiffness, tautness.
Exactly.
Oh, look at the big brain on Brad.
Two balancing forces causing or tending to cause extension.
I mean, he's trying to say they take curvature, and look what he's got on screen. Is there anything about curvature there?
Not a bit.
No.
Ask people who build bridges.
Yeah, you can ask people who build bridges, specifically suspension bridges, and ask why they needed to lean. Oh, man.
8. The Suez Canal. Again, he's pretending that large bodies of water are flat because he doesn't understand what elevation means.
We literally can see it on screen now.
Wow.
Literally, you can see it on screen. It's flat.
Yeah.
That's why they have to have locks.
Locks to lift them.
Yeah. Shout out to
No, you have to have locks because a plain bagel is boring.
Bear from Try Thinking, where you got that surveyor to say, then flat then for the lock, which is what, 27 miles long.
Yeah, locks to lift the
Hey,
lock.
Bill, what's up?
What, that flat?
Sorry?
So what was that flat?
Flap?
Flat.
Oh, that's flat. Yeah, that's flat. Bill, no, Dave won't debate live because he works on a script. When he does debate live, it's usually with a moron.
No, why do you have to have locks?
Bear from Try Thinking, where you got that surveyor to say, then flat then for the lock, which is what, 27 miles long.
Yeah, locks to lift the
Hey,
lock.
Bill, what's up?
What was that flat?
Sorry?
So what was that flat?
Flap?
Flat.
Oh, that's flat. Yeah, that's flat. Bill, no, Dave won't debate live because he works on a script. When he does debate live, it's usually with a moron. So he won't actually debate actual people with actual knowledge on the subject because he will embarrass himself. Just like he did with Turk that time.
He should be able to turn up here and debate us all.
He should be this brilliant guy that can take us all on, no problem.
Easily
The guy's so incompetent he can't even read a sentence properly and read things that's not there. So yeah.
Boats go from one body of water to another, and all the water.
Read things that aren't there, like the earth is flat, like the Bible says the earth is flat. Okay. Another case of hypocrisy.
Water is level throughout. There's nothing.
Yeah, let's quickly actually show that. Because I don't think people know what we're talking about when we're talking about that video from Bev. The one that he likes to. What did he do? He copyright strike you for it.
Copyright strike, didn't he?
So much for truth, eh?
I know.
So I can get it quickly. Where is it? Was it a short or a video?
Talking about that jack of all trades character.
There's Richie and chat, lad.
Hey, Richie's here.
Yay, Richie.
Good to see you. So when are you going to come present your globe evidence for us that you said you want to present?
Yeah, man.
Dude, the evidence has been presented to you. You've denied every bit of it. Fuck off. Fuck off with it. Come and present your evidence bullshit. Because you know beforehand, before you ever make the invitation, that you will deny everything said. Why do you keep lying and asking people to come on your show? Why do you keep doing that? I mean, we already know you're a liar. Stop. You don't have to prove it, okay? You don't have to keep proving it.
Looking for that. Earth is measured flat. I think it's this one. No. It is it. Yeah, I think it is. I see. So make sure it's the right video quickly. If the adverts can stop.
You might get a strike.
Oh, I don't know if I got this a while back. It was my gift from Temu. I mean, I got this like weeks ago. Bought it weeks ago. It took like a month to get here. But it was my I got it with my first like new member or new customer discount. The fucking Uno. It's a clone. But it's a fucking Arduino Uno board. I mean, it's got GPIO headers, got the whole works. $6 this thing cost me. I can take this, connect motors to it. I'd have to get a hat for it or another board that plugs into it that has drivers. But basically, with this, I can create a robot, control a robot with this board right here. With the processor on this board, and it's pretty efficient. It's a pretty good processor. But yeah, it's pretty neat. $6. I mean, they retail for like 40. So I thought it was a good deal.
No, I can't remember. I edited it.
Oh my God, they're treating this like it's what's this thing regarding the topic even a legit degree. Where was it? Somebody here, really Cygnus.
I kind of wish they had a new customer deal for fucking printer main boards. Yeah, you aren't here, Westside Girl. I snapped the fucking USB plug off my printer, so I have to replace the entire board.
Or real Cygnus is telling Rachie, glad you snapped out of it. So few do, at least publicly. No more relapses. You know, it's like, there's someone you know or love addicted to Flat Earth. Come to the Flat Earth Rehab Center, run by Rachie and other retards. Come see our head monkey, Sean Hawkins.
Rachie, how about we can do tomorrow night if you want to. I'll just push over that other stream about Brendo thing. I don't mind. You can do tomorrow night, or if you want to.
Yeah, we're all getting shout outs.
Week sometime. Just not Wednesday, because Wednesday we're probably gonna have the debate and stuff. But I'll have a stream Wednesday. But just not in the mood to.
Pentaliga got left out.
Do it twice on one night. So yeah, just let me know when you want. I'll ask you when. So okay, how about tomorrow night, guys? Rachie tomorrow night.
Yeah, you'll have to put off the show again for that other show.
That's fine. Then I'll just push that show out to Monday.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So Rachie is tomorrow night fine. You can bring Sean Hawkins too if you need him to hold your hand.
Or to blow on a piece of paper. He can be your cheetah to your Tarzan. How's that?
Yeah, so you blow on a piece of paper that you cited, demonstrating physically the principle that you cited. So, yeah.
Oh. Okay, you got this on screen. This is from Dave talking to a surveyor. Okay, level is not curved down.
I mean, we got 30 minutes. Jesus Christ, dude. You've been talking for an hour and 15 minutes. You got like 4 minutes into his video, and now you're talking about something else. We're done. I've been on for over 2 hours, and these guys just don't know how to debunk stuff. All they have is their opinion. All they have is lies. Demonstrable, provable lies. And they prove they're not intelligent, but yet they claim everyone's stupid but them. It's just normal flirt behavior. So anyway, thanks for coming, guys. We will talk to you later. As always, be seeing you. I mean, these guys really need an education. I mean, Jesus. So, a racist, a homophobe, a transphobe, probably a xenophobe too. No, this guy's a fucking transphobe. And I guess xenophobia would be, Catholics aren't Christian. That would be considered xenophobia, I think. So they're all just evil, fucking nasty, vile humans. So it's pretty sad. Pretty sad indeed. So thanks for watching, guys.